Hey there, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna learn active voice and passive voice. So let's get going. What is voice? Voice is nothing but to express something. Now, voice is divided into two types, that is active voice and passive voice. Let us see the change of pronouns, how active voice is converted into passive voice. Here I will become me. You will be same as you. We will become us. They will become them. He becomes him. She becomes her, and it becomes it. Well, voice is the way in which you choose to say something. For example, you may choose to be strong, concise, direct, and to the point by saying, I'm watching this video, and that would be your active voice. Alternatively, you may choose to say in a more subtle, neutral way, as though you know. You are the observer. This is how somebody is standing by a side and observing, like bystander. You may say the video was being watched by her, and that is passive voice. The active voice is more direct, concise, and clear. For example, Sally is eating apples. Here, Sally is subject, eating is verb, and apples is object. And whereas dogs chase cats. Here, dogs are the subjects, chase is the verb, and cats is an object. A verb is said to be active when subject acts or is the doer of the action. For example, she is beating him. Here, active voice tends to say a fewer words. Whereas if we see passive voice, think of a passive voice as someone is standing on the side and watching what's going on. So that is neutral bystander and watching everything. For example, apples were eaten by Sally and cats were chased by dogs. So a verb is said to be in passive form when it receives the action. In the active form, remember it was the one giving the action. She was getting helped by him. So rule 1 is cross mark. Here subject becomes object and object becomes subject. For example, Rahul holds a book. Then in passive voice it becomes the book is held by Rahul. Here holds will become held. Whereas the next example, the child petted the puppy. In the passive voice it becomes the puppy was being petted by child. The next rule is a helping verbs. So what are helping verbs here? Is, am, was, were. These are helping verbs and it is also called as auxiliary verbs because they stand on their own. Let us see examples. Stars lit up the sky. It is in active voice. Then in passive voice it becomes the sky was lit by the stars. Here was acts as a helping verb. Well, the third rule is the bystander. Here passive voice was spoken by the neutral person and the 99% sentences in the passive voice contain by. So please do remember. Examples are the teacher teaches the class. Then in passive voice it becomes the class was taught by the teacher. Let us see the next example. He opened the door. The door was opened by him. So please do remember in the passive voice by will be compulsory and the 1% is nothing but the workers constructed the building. Obviously cats and dogs are not going to construct the building, right? So you have to make a correct sentence in the passive voice, that is the building was constructed by the workers. And another example is someone stole my purse. It is in active voice. Now how do you make it as a passive voice? My purse was stolen by someone. Well, I hope you have understood this active voice and passive voice. And here is a quiz for you. Please do comment in the comment section the answers. Thank you. Keep subscribing. Take care. Bye-bye.